This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
But I felt it. When I played that character, that suit and tie, I was dropped in. That's when I was getting into fights with fans on the street because they believed that I was legit. This wasn't a guy playing a character. They thought I was an asshole. I fought a guy, two people in Victoria, Canada, that was all over the news here. I fought a guy in Greenville, South Carolina. I almost got in a fight with a guy in Madison Square Garden because remember I used to have to go from the parking lot, which is the dumbest setup there.
Yeah, through the crowd.
You got to park up against this under the parking garage across the street and walk through the crowd. And I got on the elevator, and a guy got on the elevator with this little kid, and he's like, "Hey, it's Garris. Can you sign for my little kid?" And I remember just staring right ahead, watch the numbers. 1, 2. Hey, can you sign for my kid? 3. Hey, look, hey, Jerry, you're not even gonna look at me? And I was like, I'm not looking at this guy. I'm not fucking looking at him because if I sign for his kid, when I go into the garden, he's going to be going, "Oh, you're booing Jericho, but he signed for my kid." I want this guy to tell everybody, this motherfucker didn't sign for my kid. And he was giving me this. Come on. And I'm just like, I'm not going to touch him. But if he fucking keeps doing that, I'm going to have to. Elevator open, and I walked out, and he's like, "Hey, Jericho, go suck your ass." And the people are like, "Yeah, Jericho." And it's like, this is great. I got 200 people that already hate me before I even walked in the building. Right. But it was hard. You've got kids, Kurt. I've got kids. But I was just like, I can't do it because if I sign, that's one less guy that's going to hate me.
Playing the heel, brother. Yeah.
I never had merch at that time frame. Here's the merch that no merch. What? Vince isn't going to like this? I said, I bet you he will. Go talk to him. If he's any problems, he'll tell me. If not, no merch. Hey, the magazine's doing a fashion photo shoot. No. They want you to work. No. I'm not doing anything. Wow. I'm not doing any of it. How are you gonna make money? I'll make my money being in the main event of every single pay-per-view, working every single babyface who needs somebody to work with. And for 2 years, I pulled it off. And you know this, Kurt. It's hard to become a heel. And let me rephrase that. It's a lot harder to make people like you than it is to make them hate you. But once they start hating you, it's really hard to keep them to stay hating you because
they appreciate your talent and they start falling in love with your heel character.
You're too entertaining, right? So I was able to constantly adjust it. But I remember I was a warped man at the time. I remember coming in the back after the thing and because in acting you drop in, you become something else. You remember experiences of your past that made you feel a certain way, and then when you get locked into it, you are it. And I remember times coming through the curtain and walking to the back. I don't want to fucking talk to anybody. I need to fucking be alone and get back up to Chris world. And that sounds really pretentious and really, but it's real. It really got to me after a while where I was like, okay, the method character was good, but I'm going to leave that for now and go back to just being a character that I can leave at work. But for those 2 years, I couldn't leave it at work. It was a lot of it was enveloped in me. And when I found out, and I'll say one more thing, when I found out that when Heath Ledger died, he played the Joker in the Dark Knight. If you guys have seen it, it's one of the greatest heel performances of all time. And he died shortly after of a drug overdose. And I don't know if this is true, but I heard from people that are in the know that he couldn't get out of it. And
out of his character.
Yeah. Right. So he would take sleeping pills, and that escalated to ended up he died in his sleep. And I can understand how that could happen, and I was there. So it was dark, it made money, but it was a weird, kind of a little bit, little lunacy there.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.